Hey, and welcome to Home Reviews. In this video, we're going to be looking at this countertop nugget ice maker by Dr. Prepare. We're going to take it out of the box, get it set up, see what kind of ice it makes, and see if it actually does make ice in as little as 8 minutes. And you can see here, this is not your typical small ice maker. This thing makes up to 40 pounds of ice per day, which is great if you have a family, some type of party events. This nugget ice maker makes those tiny pieces of ice you typically get in a restaurant that everybody loves. Works very simple. You fill the reservoir with a maximum of 3.2 liters of water. Within 8 minutes, it says you can enjoy your first batch of ice, and once again produces up to 40 pounds of ice nuggets per day. A little more details about this model is that it does weigh 34 pounds. It does have a little bit of weight to it. And you can also see the dimensions there, so if you're thinking about setting it in a particular place on your counter or in your kitchen, you can figure out if it's going to fit. So here it is. We're going to unwrap it in just a second, but as I was unpacking it, I was thinking too, if you do camping or take trips like that, and if you bring generators with you, you could take this along with you since it doesn't have to be hooked up directly to a water line, and fill it up and have ice all day long while you're camping. That would be amazing. Let's go ahead and take this plastic off. And this thing is very sharp looking. And there's a look inside the tray. This is where the ice is made. You can see it's also taped here. You have a scoop down here. It's also taped in. And then you can take your basket out, which collects the ice. And down here you can see is where you fill it with water. So there should be a max line. Oh, you can see it right there where it says max. And that's where you fill it up with water. It cycles back up through the machine, and it keeps cycling through until the water gets cold enough to where it starts freezing it, and they start dropping into nuggets into the basket. Anything that's not completely frozen to ice will just go back through these holes, cycle through, and turn back into ice again. So it's really neat how it does it. And then it also has sensors you can see over here on this side and right there. And this tells it when it's full, so it will stop making ice. And then as you're scooping ice out of it and the ice drops, it knows that it needs to add more to it. So it's going to start making the ice again automatically. The only thing you have to make sure of is that it always has water in it. And if you look up here, it'll tell you right here if it needs more water or not, if the ice maker is full, turning it on and off, and then the clean option. So after a while, after using it, you may want to hit that button just to run it through a cycle to clean it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this plugged up now. We're going to add some water to it and see if we see some ice starting to flow in about 8 minutes. Okay, we just got the water added to it. We're going to drop our basket back in. Just like that. We'll put our scoop back in here. Make sure you rinse those off first also before you use it. Close the lid and hit the power button. See, it turns blue, and the time right now is 11:10 a.m. So we're going to see if by 11:20, within 10 minutes, if it's making ice. So after about 30 seconds, you can see the water's flowing through there now. And I heard the fan just kick on. So it's been about 5 minutes. The water stopped running, so I'm assuming that it's just getting cold in the back now. So we're going to wait a few more minutes here, and hopefully we'll start seeing some ice falling. And check this out. It's only been about 6.5 minutes, and you can start seeing some ice coming out of there. So I'm going to try to open this lid. I don't know if it'll stop it or not. Look at that. All right, let's give it another couple minutes, and we'll see what happens here. Now you're going to notice the first ice that starts coming out is very soft, and what's going to happen is it's pretty much going to fall through the basket again and get cycled through until it gets harder. You can see the longer we wait, the less soft these are going to be, and they're going to turn more into nuggets and just drop right in the basket. So it's been about 20 minutes, and this is how much ice we have so far in the basket. and I'm going to come back in about an hour and see if we're close to being full. Okay, so it's been about an hour and 10 minutes, and you can see what we got in here so far. Let's grab this. You can see it's got that. It's all nice and frozen now. The little chunks of nuggets of ice that everybody loves. So if you like to chew on ice, and if you like to have iced fast instead of running down the store for it, guys, I'm going to recommend you go pick up one of these. I'll put that link below the video if you want to go check it out, get more details, or read more customer reviews. That's it for this one. If you enjoy these types of videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll notify you when I upload more. Have a great day.